Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Mystery. I am your host, April Rain, and welcome. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this Mystery Mask Monday. Please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up this helps me continue to bring you this content that you enjoy. So, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone had the weekend that they wanted. Um, yeah, it's been one. You know what I'm saying? It's been one. I swear, if it's not one thing, it is another. And the saga continues. So, I'm going to start putting all my self care on. If you would like to join me, come on, let's do this together. Hang out like girls. Come on. I mean, I do have my poison, which is water. I wish it was coffee, but I already sucked that down already. So, yeah, let's hydrate a little bit before we hydrate our faces. Yes, 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 good stuff. Okay, now I just want to refresh everybody and those of you that are new here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you. You all know how grateful I am because I think you are the reason I'm here. And this is just as such it's such a help to me. I just it's hard to explain, you know what I'm saying? So with my eye mask, I use these rose hyaluronic acid by BioAqua. And I love these. Honestly, these are the only eye masks that I've tried from Timu. And I just tried to pick the ones that would really match my face, my senses, because they smell wonderful. Yes, they do. They come in a nice little. I mean, like, what am I doing a commercial? But I just want to say I highly recommend these. I love these. These were $2 and change. I know that sometimes eye masks can be really expensive. They come with this little spoon, which even though I just dropped it, right, it makes me feel delicate. Me, delicate, right? So once I can get this open, because this little top, which is extra protection, and I love it, it's so you don't open it up and spill it all over yourself. You have these gorgeous pink na- um, nail masks. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Now, they are very thin, but they are very durable. I have, yeah, I can be rough with these because at times I forget how they go on. And I just get them as far as I can to my eye because I'm new to these, and I can just imagine, you know, all things aside, I'm not ignorant to ingredients in certain products, and I find myself conflicted with that. I really do because it's like, try to help pay your bills, your rent, keep a roof over your head, all that kind of thing, or do what you need to do so that, and what, yeah, I like it, but I do understand, and I want all of you to understand that too. I mean, I don't want to be preaching to anybody because that's not what I'm here to do. We are here for self care, y'all. All of us, male, female, we all here just to hang out. But, I do, for those of you that have been with me for a little bit, thank you so much. You know that I have some mental health issues, and I actually like to do mental health videos. And it's basically where I just talk about my mental health and things that are bothering me and things that are going on in my life that are tough, and just things, and y'all ain't my therapist, you know what I'm saying? You all ain't my therapist. But, it's really hard for me to make friends. It's not actually, that's wrong. It's really hard for me to keep friends. I make friends. I mean, people dig me when they first meet me and everything. And I don't know if it's because I'm weird or because like, I'm not mature enough. I've been told that before. I was stunted with all my trauma and everything. I've been through a lot of trauma, a lot of lifelong trauma up until about 24 years ago. And I still deal with issues, that have to do with my children's father and my children. And it's still very traumatic. And so I've only these last couple years learned to cope with this. I spent my whole life thinking, oh, I don't have no problems. I'm okay. I'm one of the few. I don't even have any trauma. Right? Right? And bam, then you find out, oh wait. I'm a little I'm a little I'm a little messed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh, I am so sorry. Sitting here talking about this, I'm not telling you what kind of mask I'm using, nothing. So, if you watched the Friday mystery Dollar Tree haul, and I know that quite a few of you did, and thank you. That was so fun. Lonnie chose a couple of face masks, and this one is the Veggie Farm Shea Butter. This one right here, I'm so sorry. I got all selfish into my own life. And let me tell you, one thing was I wanted to smell it, and it smells good. It's not overwhelming of shea butter. To me, shea butter, pure shea butter, doesn't even smell that, all that. You got to add stuff to it to help it smell a little better. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, and I like the natural earthy scent of it, but you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna have all this, it might as well smell good while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, the Dollar Tree hauls are on. Lonnie had a great time. He kept saying thank you, thank you to everybody. He says thank you to everyone. I could see him looking kind of, I don't know, kind of like coy, maybe being all like, you know, he's like, oh, I did it. I did this right. You know what I'm saying? And he did. He really did. And he had fun doing it. And that is the biggest part of it. I've been trying to cheer Lonnie up for a few weeks now. Just life, some of you may know, I don't want to rehash all that because then I will get really emotional. And, that's one thing I try not to do is get like over emotional. And, I just don't want to come across, I don't know. I've always had a problem with crying with around people. Like, I don't like it. It hurts my eyes. It makes me angry. Like I actually feel this like rage that someone made me cry in front of people. And, that sucks. And I'm sorry. It just being like, one thing about me is I'm an open book. A lot of people say that I'm TMI, because I'm one of those people that will give you information about myself that they don't care about. They don't care about, and so I'm trying to learn to not do that. But because of trauma, that's just I don't know what it is. But people get to know me, and then I'm weird. One big thing is I don't have a phobia, but I have a very super anxiety of talking on the phone. And my besties here, our besties, we have one couple, Laura and Rob. Hey, y'all, we love you. They are kind of the only people in our life that we interact with, besides me here with you. I just mean in real life. And that we choose that because we want a small circle. We've dealt with so much narcissism and jealousy and, just things that make people really crazy and want to do mean things to you. And so, they've been our closest friends, for since 2011, 2012. And, they're just awesome. They're our people, because like my whole family is gone except for two of my children. My youngest son passed away uh, a few years ago. And that's something that has changed me since that happened. Of course, it will. It will too, I think, any mama. And but that's something I try not to dwell on because then like for a year after that I lost myself. I lost myself. So I'm still trying to find myself from that. And honestly, I want to say I'm sorry for making this about like mental health. I do have letters, new letters, and an exciting announcement that I will get to. I just I need this. You know what I mean? Sometimes a girl just needs someone to talk to. And you guys are so great about being compassionate to my feelings. And so many of you can tell how I'm feeling, which I don't try to hide. I don't try to hide anything. I come across, and I've heard this so many times, that I come across somewhat fake like. And and I know this. But this, what you see me here, is what Lonnie sees. Is what I mean. Yeah, there's a little bit of an extra element when it comes to things like my makeup or my jewelry that may not happen out on the regular, but that's like the real me. That's what I really want to be wearing out there. You know what I'm saying? And this gives me a chance to do that, to be that, and just be myself. And see, I talk about a lot of really weird things. And I mean, because I talk about multiverses and they talk about a lot of spiritual type things, that really make people just, they're not into it, so they don't care. I talk about herbs all of the time. Plants. I can't go anywhere without pointing out plants, pointing out this, what it does. You know, I can't help it. And people, I literally tell you that I just get tuned out, just like tuned out. Like our besties, they are good about it. They know all my issues and the way I am, and they know when to like tune me out, but they know when to give me attention, but they know, you know what I'm saying? It's like a really, it's like that bond you have. Now, I have girlfriends, two girlfriends specifically from high school that I've known since I was about 12 or 13, since I was in a foster home, and they are still like my besties. We get together and it's like we've never been apart. I mean, they live in the same state, just on the other side of the state. You know what I'm saying? And we've been in each other's lives throughout our lives. With our children, with our exes, with all that. But now it's just different. With Lonnie and I having to restart everything. We just got a vehicle. I went and put it past that vehicle not being able to make it over the hill, and by hill, I mean the mountain pass over the Cascades that make it to Eastern Washington. But that's all right, because that's not what it's for. It's for us to, be able to do the things we need to do to level up again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're just trying to do, you know? And, I'm really dealing with this whole. See, out of everything that really should be traumatic, I'm sitting here getting upset over turning 50 years old, because what the, right? I mean, you are so amazing, all of you, for being so inspirational and uplifting and telling me about 50. And I know that it is just a number. I do, I promise. And it's not like it's just such a mental thing, because I do have health issues, bodily issues, more specifically. Like, I don't deal with like diseases. Like, I do have a degenerative disease in my lower back, and it's really bad. It's so bad that I'm supposed to have urgent surgery. But because of where we live, we have stairs so that we can get to our space, and there's just no way I could recover here. There's no way I could. There's no way I'd get up. There's no. I mean, because once I'm up here, I would be okay to recover, because Lonnie takes care of me, and we have our bathroom and everything like that that is up here, so I wouldn't have to go down up and down the stairs, and but surgery, it is not a time for surgery. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Besides the fact it scares the heck out of me, because the anesthesia. And so, it's one thing, it's another, and it's like we're trying to fight this, we're scratching, and then I get all depressed because, you know, I sit and think to myself, I wish I had more friends. I wish I could have this type of relationship with the friends I do have, but I have this issue and I have this issue. And it's like, as much as I have tried to get out of my comfort zone and face my phobias and fears and anxieties, in a way, it almost just makes it worse, because I'm not ready. And the only reason I'm not ready is because I'm piled up with so many other fears and anxieties that I'm trying to deal with. And I don't know. you I know I don't have a therapist right now, so I'm like, and I already said y'all ain't my therapist, but where I live, there's no good therapist that my insurance will cover. None. It's all like, I don't want to really get into what it is, but it's more like a state funded like therapies, and they want to put you on pills and they want to give you all these diagnoses. I have been going to a therapist since I was 10 years old, when my mama first put me in therapy with a psychologist from the church. And he was mean as hell. And I am saying it just like that because he was John Pope. That was his name, John Pope. And he was so mean. He was so mean. He would scream and yell in my face. And I was 10 years old. And he would let my mom, who was a narcissist and abuser, and she would tell him all these things. I wasn't a bad kid. Like, the worst thing about me when I was a kid is I would talk back to my mom. And that's because I didn't believe that the things she was telling me, which were narcissistic and cruel, was right. And I know, as a kid I probably shouldn't have done that, but I knew right from wrong. And so anyways, is this whole thing, right? It's this whole thing. And I am so sorry. If there is nobody here with me, I totally, totally understand, because this ain't what y'all came here for. I mean, damn, it's good that I put on the mask, huh? At least we're getting some facial love, right? I am so sorry. I've just been holding all this in. And, the cherry topper on the cake was our housemate, who's also our landlord. And if you've been with me for some while, you know that there's a history there. Um, has moved in a homeless man with a dog into our home. Now, the homeless part and whatever, all it's not about him. It's about, he didn't tell us nothing. He didn't nothing. And Bodie is older. His dog is a puppy, and he is not fond of other dogs right now. He hasn't bode well with strangers for a while. There's a process that we have to go through before you can come up and pet him and everything like that. He's very weary. He doesn't like strangers at all. And so we could have prepared this person for what is has happened. No one has been hurt. Bodie's not like that. It's just the barking and the not being able to put Bodie in his space, outside, blah 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 blah. But it's just the whole point of what was done, that someone was moved in without even telling us, and we don't know nothing. I could go and tell you all some stories. I'm not even kidding. And maybe one time we will have a story time and you get to hear some of the craziness that goes on in this place. I told you, madness, right? So I have been dealing with these emotions and being mocked and like pat on the head, like, it's okay, have your tantrum, and then you just live with it, kind of deal. And so I am beside myself. Yes. So even if I'm just sitting here talking to myself now, I'm okay with that, because but anyone that is still around, thank you. You know how much I love you. I'm I have finally been able, the woman from Mystery Letter Company, where we had Frankie and Kathy, the Hawaii themed envelopes and letters. She has just dropped all kinds of letters. So today I placed an order, and I got some of those letters, and I am getting letters that go through an entire courtship. And it starts out where he shovels snow off her driveway, and they form a friendship. He goes off to war, and it goes from there. So that is the big surprise that I was super excited about with the letters. I didn't want to announce that until later, till I had them. They're not in my hand, but at least on their way. You know what I'm saying? So I hope someone's still here to let's see that listen to this, because I am so excited, and I know some of you out there are excited too. Because I can't say for sure that we will get more Frankie and Kathy letters, okay? But I am sure that we are going to get a whole courtship worth of letters and where he goes off to war. And so we will know every week that it's going to be the same couple, what happened, so we can just be part of this whole experience being replayed in our minds of this, one couple's love affair. And I don't know what happens. I really don't. That was all a little bit of a clue that Lindsay from Mystery Letter Company would give me. So I knew, and she didn't like hold letters for me or anything either. She just dropped them. I was sitting there, I was checking Etsy every day, checking her shop every day. Well, because I check my shop, but listen, I'm not even really, my shop's not, it's just kind of, my shop's kind of in purgatory, I think, or something right now. And I'm cool with that because I've got so much going on that, and so much I need to still organize to be able to have my work table with, because I have a wax warmer that's pretty big, it's got a spout on it. So, you know, you got to do those things. But I'm really excited to be able to do the Timu uh, Timu candle mold haul that I'll be doing on my other channel, Menopause and Madness. If you are not aware of that channel, please check down below in the description box, and there will be a link. Um, Also, I was thinking about, I saw that you can get a QR code for people to be able to subscribe that use TVs. So I was thinking about that. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I know that I'm really excited about this channel, though. I really am, because honestly, I have to say I'm so happy about all of the people that have come over from Menopause and Madness, because that you all are in my heart, like locked there. I just, as I sit and go through comments, and it's like, I know you're not there talking to me, but in my mind, it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? And I sit with every single comment. If there's a specific subject in the comment, I like to respond accordingly, because you're talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I know I didn't, last night I was trying to sit with all of the comments. I think I got like three-fourths done. And I'm talking about from both channels. And my back hurt. So I laid down and was like, and I had the laptop on my, on your lap, like you do. And I started falling asleep. So Lonnie kind of grabbed the laptop, and it's like, you're done for tonight. It's just been a tough weekend. And I am telling you, I wish I could sit here and tell you like specific details, because one is super crazy. Two, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny in a dark comedy kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. 22 minutes. Oh, and that's what I forgot to do. For one, I was gonna put on this, because it does fit without a mask. Let's see if I can get it on my face. That'll be cool. Let's see. Because that's what I was wanting to do in the first place. Just so that I don't have to keep. Okay. Okay. Turn up. Okay, wait. Oh gosh, what? Okay, I don't know. Wait, I can't breathe. Okay. See, sometimes these things can be a little. Okay, where's the mouth? Okay. Okay, so it's on. Oh, it's on. I don't know why that's weird. I don't know why. Wow. This is the Halloween mask, isn't it? This is it. Look at this. With a kind of mask on that comes here back. Or something like, because look at it, what the. Anyways, it fits. So that's cool. That's Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Enough of that silliness, right? I needed this. I really did. Sometimes self care is just maybe venting a little bit, and letting, hanging out with your girls, hanging out with your boys, just, you know, trying to figure things out. Sometimes, most of the time I do, I'm able to talk to someone, and I can, I hear what I'm saying, And then I'm like, okay, I hear that. I see where I need to fix this way, or, you know, yeah, I mean, I think you know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you don't know because I don't know. Well, that was a whole big mouthful and no letters were read, but I am so excited. Also, want to announce about the Fill the Bag giveaway. Okay, I get the last order with things for you in it, which this is for Menopause and Madness. I just want to announce it here because I do know that a lot of you are from over there, and it's weird to say here and there and over where there, blah, blah, blah. But so Tuesday I will get the rest of the things. Thursday will be the haul where I will have the announcement of the code word. Rules, we will go over everything that is in the bag, that will be included in the bag, that will be sent with the bag in the bag. So, and then the code word. And then after that, I think we'll probably do like a week, maybe 2 weeks, that, so people can watch it and get their name in and that kind of stuff. And then I'll do the YouTube picker little thing and we'll have a winner. And I am so excited. I really enjoyed doing this. It was fun. I mean, I really wanted your opinions. Like, do y'all like this? Do y'all like that? Okay, I don't even, what am I talking about? Like, I don't do that. But I would like some more suggestions for this channel. I have some I've been wanting to do some different mystery type things. Like I even went as far as it was looking, almost put it in my cart, for mystery albums, mystery retro vintage albums. Like you just get a package of albums. And I have a record player, a really cool one, in storage. And I'm bummed, whatever. And I'd like to start building a record collection. So, yes, even though it does have to go in storage, that way I'll at least have some records because right now we have none. And when Lonnie and I got together, we had over 400 records. And some were super vintage and really awesome, Um, but life goes on, things get lost, things get stolen, things just get on, getting on. Listen to me. So I am, and I should probably be taking a deep breath. How about that? How about let's end this video with a deep breath? Because I think if you're still here after my snit, y'all need a deep breath. So I think I'm going to take a deep breath. Hold it. Shake those shoulders out. Shake, shake, shake. Whew, that felt good. That felt good. Okay, thank you all so much. You know I love you from the bottom of my heart and soul, and just the love. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for all your awesome comments, our little discussions, your tips, man. I love the tips. For anything. When you see something that I have hauled that's vintage, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, most of the time for like vintage jewelry and stuff. So, and getting ideas, well, you could do this, you could do that. I love it. I love it all. And I really do consider all of you my friends. I really, really do. I mean, it's not like, but hello, I'm here, you're there, we talk, you know what I'm saying? So I do love you all. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for putting up with me if you're still here in this video. I hope you enjoyed your mask. Oh, it did feel good. It did feel good. It was uplifting. This whole video was uplifting for me. So thank you so much. I love you all. And please, please remember to be kind humans.